Well, immigration has been a hot-button topic of the U.S. presidential election. Closing out the most recent fiscal year, the U.S. admitted nearly 85,000 refugees. Meanwhile, the advocacy group, the Refugee Congress, traveled recently to Washington to talk to lawmakers about refugee concerns. VOA's Jeff Swikard has more.
Thank you very much for having us.
Jaka Krvavica is a delegate from Iowa to the U.S. Refugee Congress. Today, Jaka and other delegates visiting Washington are meeting with their members of Congress to remind them that the number of forcibly displaced persons around the world is at an all-time high.
And hopefully, we are thinking that our votes and our ideas and our advocating would help Congress to approve larger number of refugees that would be resettled to the United States in 2017.
According to the United Nations Refugee Agency, UNHCR, 65.3 million people around the world have been displaced by conflict or persecution. 20 million are refugees. The White House wants the U.S. to take 110,000 refugees in 2007, up from 85,000 this year. Christopher Boyan with UNHCR says each nation must pitch in and do what it can in their own way.
So the world is now facing a refugee situation of a scope and nature that it has not seen before. And it's really time for new solutions, new mechanisms, new ways for the world to step up and address the situation at hand.
There has been some resistance to stepping up. As hundreds of thousands of refugees streamed into Europe last fall, some nationalist leaders moved quickly to close their borders. In the U.S., Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump has vowed to send all Syrian refugees back to the region.
We have no idea who they are, where they come from. There's no documentation. We have to be crazy. No, I will tell you, they're going home. If I become president, we have to. We have to.
Jaka Krvavica says the security concerns are unfounded. She says refugees are the most vetted group allowed into the country, a process that can last up to 2 years.
Unfortunately, many people think that refugees come to this country as terrorists, which they don't. Many of people think that refugees do not pay taxes and live in the United States for free, which is not true.
She says part of the solution is to educate the public about who refugees are and how historically they have made great contributions to American society. Jeff Swikard, VOA News, Washington.